I'm so glad to hear your husband's doing good. I actually went in after I had gotten out of the hospital for having a miscarriage, and I went and told them, okay, well, I was pregnant, but I miscarried. I just got out of the hospital. They said, okay, we're going to have a quick meeting and we're going to pray. And they sent me out of the room. Then I come back in and they said, we're going to go ahead and disfellowship you. We deem you unrepentant. So they can read hearts, apparently. They disfellowshipped me. They wanted me to come to the meeting where they were going to announce it because they said that that would show I was repentant. I did not go to the meeting because I was just kind of done at that point. And I ended up getting married. And then I started going back because I missed my family. I wanted my family back. I wanted my sense of community back. So I went back, and it took me about 2.5 years of solidly going. And then you have to write a letter to request. And then when I met with the elder, he was like, what did you want to talk about? And I said, well, I wrote a letter to be reinstated. And he says, yeah, we don't think you're ready yet, although I had been married for 2 years. So the sin that I had committed was no longer valid. I had to write another letter, and then they finally deemed me repentant, and then they reinstated me, and they announced that from the platform. And I was big pregnant at the time with my son. Everybody love bombed me out. Oh, when are you due? When are you due? Like they even cared when 2 seconds ago they wouldn't have looked twice at me. And so that's how this works. But at the time, you felt excited. You were so thrilled to be back, to have people in your life, because you were told not to associate with worldly people, which is anybody outside the organization. So you're almost scared of people outside of the organization because you don't feel like you can trust them or whatever. So I was essentially alone. My mom did talk to me, but I was living out of state at the time. And so I think she felt like she could get away with it because who's going to know? But nobody else did. My grandparents didn't. My friends that I had had for years. As soon as it's announced, then everybody will talk to you again. Then I was invited to go hang out with my cousin and to go with my friend. I mean, it was ridiculous. Just you're happy for the breadcrumbs that people throw your way. So it really is just a sad existence, unfortunately, unless you're in the elite and you have, family high up or whatever, then you're good. It's a fun time. If you're not, it's not.